So good morning. We're off on a bit of a cruise, which is exciting because we've been sort of not been doing much with the weather and everything else that's going on. So we're going to pick up Charlotte and Pat, some friends of ours, and we're going to have a lovely sort of just day out as far as we can go and back again, basically, and probably take in a couple of pubs. We're going to head off towards Fradley Junction and then up towards probably Kings Bromley. So we've arrived. It's a glorious day, fantastic morning. Really looking forward to a nice bit of a cruise. I'll introduce you to the guys shortly, and I don't know actually know what I'm filming today, other than the beauty of the day and crystal blue skies and some lovely fields, no doubt, and all sorts of exciting stuff like that. We'll see. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you Charlotte and Patrick? There you go. So Charlotte, well, it's complicated. So, Charlotte's like one of my kids. The reason why she's nearly one of my kids is the complicated bit, which we don't need to go into on Narrowboat Natterings. Pat married her. She could have done better. That's got to be said. But hey ho, it's what it is. I've said enough. That's enough. It's enough for them all to go off now, asking me loads of questions about what's the complicated thing then. And I suppose the other thing I need to say is, for all the crap that I give Mrs Lumsden about not wearing a microphone, I came out today and forgot to bring my microphones. So that's why I'm standing right close to this. So the plan is to head off on the Coventry, which is where we are now, and we've just gone through Street A Wharf, so we're at the side of the A38. We're heading towards Fradley. We will do a left at Fradley, go through the 3 locks, and probably do a turn around about Kings Bromley Marina, and then get back to the Swan at Fradley for around about 1:30, I think, thereabouts. But we're going to have a bacon sandwich first at Fradley, which will be nice. Time to put the drone up. The drone. Do you like it?
Love it. Really love it.
Very high tech.
It is. Incredible. So that's the A38. Today, Mrs Lumsden.
I'm fine, thank you very much, Mr Lumsden.
Just stay focused.
I am.
Look after me boat.
I am.
Now then.
Hello.
So these are also thesps. These are thesps. And actually, this one here should be professionally thesp.
Well, that's a bit harsh. That one there.
She should have made different decisions. She could have done. But
I thought a career in logistics was more suited.
her situation was also complex for a while, which is why she now works in logistics. Actually, Pat is Very talented.
Oh,
Just I don't normally tell him that.
I feel a bit awkward, to be honest.
What are you auditioning for tomorrow?
Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
When's it on?
20th to the 24th of September at the Lichfield Garrick.
Wow.
Which is the same time as Made in Dagenham
Yeah.
at the Town Hall.
Have a theatrical week and
We
see
do.
both.
I think you're right, you should do a deal.
We're going to have a very musical day today. There might be a song or two. Now you'll recall I asked you to remember Mrs Lumsden's 2 responses. Let me give you a quick reminder. Just stay focused.
I am.
Look after me boat.
I am.
So you see this little tree, well it's a recent victim of the winds. Now from where we are, because the canal is bending away to the right, it looks relatively innocent, but actually it's blocking the canal. Now yes, I could be responsible for not picking that up, but I'm tending to the cameras, somebody else is on the helm.
Didn't see that. Sorry, love.
This is the one John talked about, wasn't it? Yesterday, you know, he said there's a tree down, hand it past it. You have to push that right over.
Do you want me to get off and push you off the side?
Shouldn't have to scratch it down the side.
Oh, that was all exciting. It was.
It's really strange because things go wrong very quickly. But suddenly actually going slow. Paul should not.
She bet none of us noticed the trick.
Yeah, you didn't notice it till it was like on us.
Because I'm facing backwards. So I'm showing Pat how to do a bit of this. It's like that at the moment. I don't want to do it. Don't know which way it's going to go. Why do I have to push it this way to make it go that way? And all those questions. But he's doing all right. We're on it. Happy? Ish. Get forwards and just push it behind you, and then try to stay down the centre of the channel as such, because if something comes the other way, they're going to want to come down that side of you. Okay, so if you're hogging the sort of that side, you're going to have an issue. But if you get too far that side, you can't get your back end over there, because your back end will hit the bank. You know what I mean? So by staying sort of central, you've got all the space to play with then. So you see what's happening there, because you put this far, look how close you are there. So just straight up a bit. Go straight. That's all. It's coming. You're alright. You have to make a few errors to realise what the solution was to it. Push it out. Pull it back. Yeah, push it out a little bit more. Just to get that front end set. Right, now pull it back. The more you play with it on the straight like this, the more, do you know what I mean, actually make mistakes. So do a bit of that, because that's teaching you what you need to do.
That's a bit narrow.
going.
All right.
Looked a bit like we were going sideways.
Right over. Harder. That's it. Right, now bring it back. Could be quite fast with that. You know what I mean? Just
No,
take it
I'm
behind
not
you.
good
There.
at
Step
this.
forwards. Step forwards. That's it. Right, pull it. Push it over. Put it back.
How does the look on your face, Charlotte?
I don't like this. I think I might take the back seat today.
When you're doing it, it's like, you know, me and you were doing it, you're going,
Yeah, but I turn it and then you come back to the centre and it's still going.
Yeah, you have to kind of like, you can never stand still with it. It's not like a car where you can
So
sort of
that's why I
like
was
just
hoping I could just get
steady.
straight in.
Yeah, you don't even think about it really. So this is moving all the time, and it's moving all the time because I'm just aware of what it's doing. It's just familiarity, by a few degrees at this point.
God, that's a big one that's come down there. It definitely looks easy, but it is.
I think it does. It is surprising how people do sort of struggle. And if you hire a motorboat, they'll give you about 10 minutes. They'll stick the person on with you. They'll probably take you through one lock, and they go, "Okay, see you next week." You remember the first time we did it?
I used to be at the front and he'd be like, what's coming around the corner? I'd be like, I can't see it.
And it was longer than this boat, It was like a 60-footer or something. Shit.
So for Rob and April, said they literally got like a 15-minute this way, that way.
And the boating community on Facebook, holiday boats get a proper slating, and it's not fair because it's the holiday companies that are at fault because they just unleash, and yeah, it's slow, but it's 15 or 20 tons of steel that that's you can do a lot of damage with it. I can't believe I forgot my microphones, but we're having a lovely time so far. Pat and Charlotte have both given up on the steering. Mrs Lumsden's nearly taken us to a fallen tree. So I've wrestled back the helm. Morning. What's happened? Nice day. Right, isn't it?
Aww. I'm just sitting off all over instead.
Stop thinking about it, eventually.
really nice.
When you've been on it a few days, you get it on land. You're on land and you're all wobbly.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Morning.
Morning.
So that's what they call a trad. Traditional. So traditional just had a little footplate at the back. Whereas this is a cruiser stern. It's the more modern way because it gives you that ability to be a bit more sociable and stuff. The trads are really tight. There's a lot of people who they like that traditional thing. And sometimes they'll have a bigger front deck or something that they can go to. It does leave the sort of person at the helm has a bit of a lonely time. It's nice actually, isn't it? It's nice. It should be fine. I'll stack some coal onto it. So, it's breakfast time.
Breakfast time.
What we having?
Bacon.
Bacon.
Bacon and bacon.
Is it diet bacon?
Yes.
Good.
It's special diet bacon for dieting people.
Bacon. I mean, a bacon sandwich for breakfast is always a delight. But to have a bacon sandwich for breakfast moored just short of Fradley Junction is an absolute dream. If only you could smell what I could smell.
So it will go in the middle, but quite comfortably that you can get around it.
Is my bacon sandwich ready yet?
No,
What do you mean, no?
because I'm cooking for 4.
Do I have to do everything round here?
Yeah.
Talking about your table.
Pat, this is how you treat women. Right, you have to be assertive. Because you know what she's like. Isn't that right?
Careful.
Strange, complex daughter thing.
Rude.
What do you think, girls? Yay. What do you think, young lady? I mean, Pat. Good.
I want to see Pat do his audition. Priscilla.
We are approaching Fradley Swing Bridge. We're all now lovely and full from our bacon butties in the sun. What a glorious day. There's a kind chap looking up in the bridge for me. So these locks at Fradley are notorious when you're coming up them for them pitching you into the top gate. So I like to get my nose right up onto the sill. That's really, for me, that holds me there nicely. You obviously have to be careful of the amount of water that's leaking in through the seals because you don't want all that coming into your well deck. But I would recommend always getting yourself right up there because as soon as you open the paddles, it picks you up from the back of the lock and throws you at that top gate.
So always leave one paddle open until you've actually got the gate open, and at that point.
And as usual with the Narrowboat Natterings production, more was filmed than intended. So join us next week for part 2 of the day out with Charlotte and Pat. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, stay safe and see you very soon. Bye for now.